Hi guys, we're the Disaster 5, a group of friends from West Virginia who have nothing better to do than play D&D and scream at each other. Welcome to the trash.
So you're making your way towards the castle, and there are guards stationed up front. And they're holding their spears and just kind of standing forward.
Is there anything behind the castle?
Not that you... A cliff.
Oh god, here comes the sneakies.
No shrubs?
No shrubs.
I can't sneak. Go back.
Hello.
No.
No.
They just eye you warily.
Even the people that run a fantasy go-mart ain't nice. Why you gonna walk up to the police and try to say hi? Ain't you learned nothing from growing up in a ghetto? No! I guess it's time for me to sneak.
Everything's glass and there's no cover.
Invisibility cloak.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that.
Tell that to my +9 stealth roll, bitch!
He could hide under the marble for all anyone knows.
There's nowhere behind it. Can I...
Not that we're aware of. We didn't go exactly check it out, but...
Can I take out the rock under the cloak?
Yeah.
Because no one else can see the smoke, right? Just us?
So far, that you know of.
Because they're not aware.
Can we, build an idiot wall like we did in Terranor?
If you want to.
Sure.
If I want to get a respectable distance away, build an idiot wall, and then bring out the rock. And see if I can see if it's, going into the castle, to the side of the castle.
It's going in.
Well, I guess we'll storm in a castle.
Can we just walk in? Is that a thing you can do in castles? Just walk over and knock?
Find out.
Which one of us looks the least suspicious?
Wait a minute.
Well, I'm an actual demon.
Can I
No.
alter myself to look like royalty?
You don't know what the royals here look like.
Can I alter myself to look like a fucking bird man?
You can try.
Okay, so...
Who looks... Hold on. Who looks the most noble?
Oh, that's a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then I'm gonna take off my trench coat and have my extremely fancy, rich clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
Margo's gonna tap her on the back and go, "You got this, bitch!"
Which where?
So you're just strolling up to the guards?
I guess?
Alright. Wait a minute. What business do you have here?
Real life Kira is having a total panic moment. This is something that Lilith would be good at, and I'm going to try my best to come off as pompous rich bitch. She's gonna stand up real straight, tilt her nose up. She's gonna walk up and just be like, Excuse me, hi. I'm here to see the queen. I'm Lillith Elithan. I'm here to, as the Terranor ambassador. We have business to discuss.
He raises his feathered eyebrows at you.
Oh, feather brow.
We won, you just give out your name.
And he says,
Because my name means something.
Yeah, it does.
Illithid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Go right ahead.
Thank you.
If this went bad, Margo was just gonna scream, "Suck his dick."
Sure wouldn't have.
First of all, they're actual birds.
Oh.
That would be a cloaca.
Suck his cloaca!
I'd probably be more comfortable with cloaca than I would an actual dick.
Frogs.
It's closer to hole. Anyway. And then she's also going to be like,
I'm okay.
I'm going to need to bring my entourage in too.
Not the tiefling.
Racist!
He comes in, or I don't go in.
No, it's fine. I'll just wait for you guys.
Alright. And then she's gonna give him a real bitch face as she, prissily waves them over and walks in.
Okay.
Real big bitch face.
Okay.
I imagine they get near the entrance and she just goes, I just need you to act like you got some shit for 2 minutes. You gotta act like you got some sense for 2 minutes.
He's talk.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring it. I was like, are you sneaking?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, of course, yeah.
I
Oh,
winked
you're gonna
hard.
sneak in?
I winked hard.
Yeah.
You weren't
Even
looking.
I saw it. The back of your head was coming.
I mean, I knew you were gonna do it.
Give Margo the rock just in case.
Alright, fine.
But I mean, if he's gonna be off doing his own thing anyway, he might need it. Because he can go anywhere.
Where'd you go off?
I was gonna sneak.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna sneak in after us.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
guys have to
shit,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, like we can't just walk in and be like,
That
"Where's
was
the
cute,
bathroom?"
though.
and then
I
run
mean-
off.
So Sorry, together, between the two of us, we put our half-brain cells together, and Brekker and Margo had an idea. Oh, and Brekker and Margo carried it up, so we had an idea.
Brekker,
Okay.
Margo too, it's fine.
Okay. So Brekker's still outside. Everybody else is inside of the castle, and it is everything inside. If you didn't know, if you wouldn't have known that this whole place was carved out of glass, it would have looked like ice sculptures, because it is all carved glass, and some of it is very clear. Some of it has wisps of gray through it. But mostly the color scheme of this castle is transparent and like a storm cloud gray.
Alright, so is there someone inside to, take us to the queen, or are we just gonna...
No,
walk
so
in?
you come into kind of a... I have to use the fancy word because this is a fucking castle. But you come into the foyer, and there are stairs leading up to the next level, and from what you can tell, it just goes straight forward from there.
Then we will go.
Alright, so you...
Slowly.
Regally.
Cause I'm sure Margo and I stand out.
We're her entourage.
Yeah,
It makes perfect
you
sense.
are with me. You are my
that's right.
bodyguards. They do not care about you. They care about me.
That's actually very true. Nobility and whatnot. So you walk into the queen's chamber, and she is sitting on a throne of glass. The throne itself is the more storm cloudish gray glass, though, which is a very stark contrast to most of the rest of this room being clear. And as you enter, she perks up and eyes you all and says, "How dare you stroll in here?"
Milady. And she's gonna do a curtsy.
Okay.
My name is Lillith Elefan, and I'm here as an ambassador from Terranor. I would like to discuss the Incinerans that have tried to invade our borders, and I'm getting the feeling they might come after you too.
I'm listening.
We saw 2 ships coming in,
Mm-hmm.
and they were Incineran, and they were trying to come on board. They were trying to come on land. Two of their soldiers tried to attack a small fishing town, but they got sent back. They got held off. And they set the Forest of Souls on fire. And my family wanted to know if there was any way that we could arrange an alliance to kind of protect ourselves.
Alliance implies compromise. What exactly are you asking for?
Yeah, maybe while I'm figuring that out, switch to Brekker.
Okay, yeah, we'll switch to Brekker.
Hood up, down inside of Harry Potter cloak. How many guards are there?
2.
Just 2?
That you can see.
Cool. Well, I'm just gonna try and sneak in between them.
Roll stealth.
Stealth!
But you don't get this. You would get disadvantage in this case, so don't roll with it because it's broad fucking daylight.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have a thing ahead.
You're not gonna be behind a thing going between them.
Listen, fantasy Jesus.
I don't...
She's never been in this situation before.
Of broad daylight?
No.
Broad daylight with no cover.
It's a 16. That's above a 15.
Okay, I can have DCs all the way up to 30.
Holy shit! But they have to perceive her with this advantage. Well, it'd be regular. Because of the cloak.
Fine.
It's your cloak, you made it.
I didn't make it. It's a real thing.
I'm enforcing your rules.
18.
Well,
And carry.
So they're going to put cross their spears in front of the doorway. Say, "Not so fast, demon."
The advisor I'm with left something in my care, and she needs it to be able to speak to the queen, and I have to give it to her.
If she needs it that badly, she can come out and get it.
Fuck! She probably hasn't realized she left it with me.
He just eyes you. Their spears are still crossed.
How see-through can we see outside from inside?
In the queen's chamber, yes, you can.
Okay.
so we can see
Could
this is happening.
Do I have to roll anything look and see the guards have crossed their spears and
Brekker's go.
they've stopped something.
No,
Brekker's
because
fine.
you're in a separate room. Like, you can see out backwards, like, to the back of the
Oh,
building,
you can see the front.
but you're in a different room from the front gates. Like, from where the guards are standing.
You can't help him.
How far away from me are they?
About 60 feet?
Fuck, never mind. Invisible
Hey,
mage hand it to him. I feel like if I sent Jordy in there and they saw Jordy, they would know something was wrong.
But how are you gonna get Jordy in there? You're gonna fucking lob him through the
This is
door?
fucking big.
Just take the rock to him.
We're not trying to kill Jordy.
He's this fucking
Put it
big.
in the glove and then take the... No.
So I
Yeah,
want
real.
to continue talking to them, be like, I need to go in there, I need to give this to her, I need to be able to do this while Jordy scurries down my back.
Roll stealth for Jordy.
Fucking 9! Are they gonna kick my lizard?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I feel like that's what
I
that's
feel
what
like
guards
that's what
would
they
do.
They'd
I
like scoot them away.
I was honestly expecting just a flat out squish, but
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. It's a stomp.
Oh, God.
So they watch him run down your leg and try to get between them, and one of them just... and he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Because that was a 3, and he only has 2 hit points.
You get to summon a new one.
in an hour.
I can't think of what else to do.
What's the range on Invisible Mage Hand? I feel like you just said that.
10:30.
So while you're doing this, we're going to
Yeah.
go back to the throne room.
Well, I don't want to intimidate them because,
That would end badly.
yeah, and I
Okay.
don't want to cause a scene that would make them come out there because then they're not going to trust her.
So back in the throne room.
Question. While this is all going on, you said the whole back behind her glass.
Yes.
Is there anything I can investigate or perceive to see?
Roll
there?
perception.
Roll perception. Can Lilith do it too, or is she too busy
Yeah,
talking?
she could do it. Like, you can look at things while you talk to people.
It's not super intently.
Lil's got a 16.
Okay.
4.
Margo got a 15.
Okay, so Margo and Lilith, you can see from behind the throne, there are a couple of her advisors standing back there. Most of them are Gorkra, some of them Aasimar. And through the actual wall, there is a very small pointed cliff behind the castle, which drops straight down into the ocean.
I'm assuming there is no
Like, you could
Oliver.
stand on that cliff, but if you walked forward, you would fall into the ocean.
I'm assuming there's no Oliver in sight. It's not here.
Now that you can see.
Can I,
I'm trying to
like,
The only thing I can
walk out? Like, not outside, but, like, walk out of the room.
Was that
I
looking
would not.
suspicious?
Like, ask where, like, the bathroom is.
Excuse
Okay,
me,
first
Your Highness, I gotta take a whiz. That's rude, and that would give you away that you're not really.
Oh, and I feel like if I'm talking to someone, I go, my lady, where's the restroom?
No. We're not talking to her.
I mean,
Yeah,
We
you're
are
not
just
supposed to talk to anybody. You are there to protect Kira in the story.
Yeah, we are standing here making sure Kira doesn't Lilith doesn't fucking die, just standing there, looking around. That is it.
The only thing I can think that I would do is, after they smooshed my boy, I would walk away and try to sneak around the side.
Okay, roll stealth.
Stealth!
But anyway, while Brekker's doing that, back in the throne room, she asked you what you were proposing exactly.
We don't know exactly what they're planning just yet, so right now we were just thinking just open communication. Just, hey, I saw this ship. Yeah, have you seen any ships? Right now, I think that's all we need. If they get more persistent, then we can talk about more later, but right now, just communication.
Interesting. And what are you offering me aside from this opening communication?
You got anything in mind?
Not right offhand.
Let's just say we'll owe you a favor then.
I'll take that for now. Was there anything else you needed?
She's going to turn to Ember, because Ember has a slight chance at maybe stealth. me. And she's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and say, I need you to step outside and tell... Ooh, she's gonna make up a name right now. Because she's not gonna say Brekker.
Nobody knows who I am.
I know, but do you want people to start knowing who you are? So she's gonna be like, I need you to go catch Bryn and inform him. But then, while she's facing away from everyone, she's gonna wake real big. Like, real big.
Okay. I'm not gonna be an asshole, so I'm going to kind of bow to the queen and say I must. I want to say.
Don't talk.
Don't
to her.
talk. Just bow
I'm
and
just
walk
gonna
away.
bow and walk out.
Okay.
Like, I imagine he was, like, about to start talking, and Lilith just kind of elbows him a little bit.
Yeah.
Shut.
So.
Alright, so you walk back through the guards post there, and Brekker, where were you sneaking to? Around the back?
Yeah, around to see what I could see in the back, because I haven't seen the back yet, because...
Okay, so Ember, you come out and Brekker's not there. And the guard says, your little tiefling friend ran off. And then Brekker...
You see Jordy's corpse on the ground.
No, he's spectral, he would have just...
I was just being salty!
But you sneak around the back and you see above you, like the bottom floor is opaque glass, but above you can see kind of back in the throne room from the back. So you're standing on a cliff, which overhangs the ocean, and like I said, you can see partially into the throne room from the back from a lower vantage point. So it's not super great, but you can see a little bit.
So
You can see the back of...
Debbie's not there?
You can see the back of the throne and the advisors behind the throne. That's
Would
pretty
I
much what you can
know that with Brekker not being there, that she...
He
I don't know why I keep saying she, that he went off behind somewhere?
Would you?
I feel like I would,
Okay.
Look at my track record, bro.
but I don't think Ember would know left or right.
Well, they would all end at the same place.
Yeah. So Ember will go left,
Okay.
say, alright, I'll find him.
Alright. So you loop around the castle and see... Actually, you don't see anything. Because Brekker's fucking hidden.
At
We
this
can
point in
see
time,
him,
at this
too.
point in time, would Brekker see me come around the corner of the castle?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just wondering what the hell you doing. I'm gonna... Wait, word picture. I just go... and open up my cape and go...
Okay, so I'll scurry into the coast.
Okay.
And between the two of us, I bring out the rock.
Okay. The smoke is going into the throne room.
God fucking Jesus!
So he's in there?
Okay,
Is he invisible?
so
Wait. If he's in there, he knows we're here, we need to just go home.
We're not with you.
No, I'm just...
So
I'm
we
out
don't-
of game!
I know, but we don't know this information.
Yeah, but Ember does now. Ember does. If he's in
Yeah,
there...
but we're about to leave. It's fine, right?
Yeah, but there's not a lot.
I'm still gonna tell Ember, if he's in there, then he knows we're here. He will know how to find us. We need to go back to the inn. And if he hasn't come by morning, we'll try again, but... We got, like... There's no way to go in there.
After we say that, I don't think the queen's gonna, like, start maybe small talking, so...
God, no.
Now she'll just be like, okay, we're done. And I'll just be like, my lady. And then take Margo out.
So I'll tell Brekker that everything went well, and so Brekker and I would be the only ones that knew after we pulled the stone out that Oliver was in the throne room.
Yes.
We gotta get away from the doors before we start discussing this. Alright, so we're leaving and then we're reconvening away from the...
Okay, where are you reconvening?
We probably go back to the inn.
Let's say we go back
Yeah.
to our
Just
room.
staying quiet till you get back to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get back to the inn, you go up to your room, and everything, you're good. You get back to your room
Just
unhindered.
Does the bird lady at the front desk care that Lillith is now suddenly fucking famous and rich?
No.
No. I really hoped I would just be
I,
like, on the way by.
Yeah, just on the way back, she'd take her trench coat back and put it back on.
Out of game question, is that why they're being rude to everybody's because I'm with them? Yeah, figured.
It's fine.
Racist
It's not fine, but like.
When I whipped out the rock, it was literally showing me whatever was in the same room with you. And if you didn't see him, and we didn't see him, then I guarantee you he saw us.
Sounds like as good a plan as any.
The question I was gonna ask is, would the aura of the stone have went directly to him?
No.
Like, to his body?
No.
It wouldn't, okay. But if he can speak...
It's a compass, not a...
It's a compass, not a GPS.
If he can speak that, I'm gonna say...
I'm gonna scream in my skull.
I'm gonna say, wait a minute guys, I have an idea.
You might be too far away.
Actually say, wait a minute guys, I have an idea.
Yeah, wait a minute guys, I have an idea. How close was the weapons shop to the castle?
It was a fairly decent distance. Like, it was a 10-15 minute walk.
What, is there a range on?
You should say. So from the, not quite to the weapons shop, a little ahead of that, like before you get to that, you would be the end of your range.
Is there any, I probably have to,
What's 100 feet away from the front?
yeah, what's 100 feet away from? Is there anything I can,
You could literally get out of the castle, walk another 40 feet, and you're out of range.
So you need to be in the castle sex.
Yeah, but like, can he be in the weapon place?
No.
is there anything,
And reach the throne room? No.
is there anything 40 foot outside of the castle that I can like,
The street.
is there anything on the street that I can look at? Like, is there a sign I can read, or anything out there I can look at?
You don't speak celestial.
No one else knows
They're not
that.
gonna fucking know that. I could be staring off at a fucking sign
You just
while I'm
need
sitting there
to look
talking to
this.
all
Oh,
of
I
it.
thought he was
You
trying
know?
to figure shit out.
I really wish you'd remember you could do this while we were in the throne room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been
That
smart.
would so
Oh well, I thought about it. Would the guards let me back out to the cliff? I mean,
You don't have to go by them to go to the
okay.
cliff.
So I was gonna say I would take Brekker just in case something were to go wrong, but I can't really do that.
I don't know
So
that-
I'm gonna say, if it's alright with you guys, to let me fend for myself for a minute.
You
I-
realize that Brekker is the only super suspicious one, right?
But also the stealthiest.
Yeah.
I'll say, if it's alright with you
You're the
guys,
one that gets
and
hit.
you allow me to fend for myself for a minute, I will speak with Oliver. But I have to get closer to the castle.
What if he's
Yes,
following you
we've
around?
established you have to be
No,
closer
I know
to the
that. I was
said
castle.
telling,
that
I was
in
saying that
character
in
to
game
us.
to them.
Oh.
He was doing that
Why
thing
did
you
you
were always yelling
ask
at us for.
if you would have to be?
Because I'm a dumbass, so I was asking
He
if I was
said-
allowed to go on my own.
Well, yeah, he said if it's alright with you guys, I'm gonna go.
Would I have to? But then goes, would I have to be closer to the
No,
castle?
didn't
I
say
would
that.
have to.
I said I would
He said I
have to
would
be.
have to be. He's doing that thing you always yell at us to do.
Seems fake, but okay.
I mean,
So
everybody else heard
anyway,
it.
I'm going to I'm just gonna like nod at Brekker as I walk out, and I'll start walking back towards the castle.
You don't have to be
Okay.
coy. Just fucking say what you're thinking.
Just
Brekker
go.
doesn't understand what that is.
Anyway, so I'll walk to the cliff. And
Alright.
I'm standing on the cliff, and I'm
As soon as he leaves the room, I'm gonna look at Brekker and say, "Put your hood up and go follow him and make sure nothing goes wrong." Thank you.
Alright.
so I'm
Do I have
gonna,
to roll for stealth because if they see me, they'll get angry?
No.
Stay away from him.
so I'm gonna stand.
I'll let you keep your 26 roll.
I'm gonna stand at the cliff and kind of look out, and I'm going to try and speak with Oliver. I'm gonna sit there and in my head whisper, Oliver?
You don't hear anything at first?
Oliver, it's Ember.
And in your head you hear, shut up and go back to the inn.
In the background, I just want you to know you turn around and Brekker is dabbing because he was right.
Brekker doesn't know.
Yeah, Brekker doesn't know.
Brekker's just dabbing for no reason.
Usually.
I'm going to say, before I go, will you meet us?
Just fucking go. Now.
At least we got confirmation.
We knew.
We thought. We did not know he was going to come find us.
Yes, my love, be safe.
Oh, dear God.
He gags. In his brain, he gags.
Yeah, literally, what your response is.
And I will walk away.
Okay. You
You look
walk.
fine to me to tell me everything's fine.
As I'm walking away, I'm gonna ask if there's anything we should be worried about.
He told you to fucking
Thanks
go.
for my wrath, you dumbass. Leave.
I know I'm leaving, but as
You feel a zap in your brain. It's like radio static. He hung up on you.
Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk back to the inn.
Alright. And that's where you all are at, in your room in the inn.
So what happened?
How'd that go?
So he's there. We didn't get to talk for long. He told me he was there and told me to leave.
Shocker.
He gave me confirmation that he was in the castle. And then he told me to leave. I asked him if there was anything we should be worried about, and he didn't say anything back.
That's putting it nicely.
Putting it in a nice way.
So, we sit here and wait.
Well,
Anybody got some cards?
Yeah, I do.
Actually, yeah, I do.
Are
Yeah,
they not
cards
cheating
too.
cards? For no money on the table, how likely is Brekker to cheat?
For no money on the table?
Mm-hmm.
No money on the table, he'll just beat you with pure skill.
He can try.
Anyway, so you guys are playing.
and Margo loses and breaks the table. No,
You're playing on the floor. There's not a table.
Straight to the floor.
no, it's
Put their
glass.
fist in the floor.
Do not give her ideas, she breaks things.
The family, like, in the room below us just goes, what the fuck?
Bold of you to assume this is two stories.
So you're playing cards well into the night, and from downstairs at around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, you hear, "Out of my way, bitch," and then some up the stairs, and your door swings open, and there's an Aasimar man standing in your doorway.
Ember is going to stand up from the ground
And put his foot in his mouth?
and say, hello, can I help you?
He just pushes past you into the room and sits down in the middle of the floor.
Do you want to play?
Give him a rock.
Big shook.
He screamed at us for calling him a rock last time.
It's his rock. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And then he drops Disguise Self.
Okay. Brekker will hand him the heartstone.
He puts it in his... He holds it for a second and kind of looks at it with his eyebrows furrowed. This was destroyed.
We all look at Ember.
Brekker is pointing.
Margo,
Brekker was pointing before he looked up.
Margo is arms crossed, staring at Ember.
What happened?
You shut that door so we can kill him.
I'm gonna kind of push the door shut and lock it.
With you on the other side, or you inside?
I'm on the outside of the door.
And then I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, I'm on the outside of the door, and I just kind of pull the door shut. And then I open it back up and peek in and go, is it safe? No, I'm on the inside of the door, like in the room. I'm gonna shut the door and lock it and turn around, and I'll sit on the bed
Okay.
and go, what? Kind of like I was trying to dodge his question.
You be careful, Margo will just rat you out.
He just squints at
So
you
will Destiny.
and looks at the rest of you.
Alright, so,
I destroyed it in a church.
we were in Opalium,
Okay.
and he was in the Cathedral of the Five Crystals. And we were walking through town coming from my mom's house, and all of a sudden he runs out, and Domina is chasing after him because he put your heartstone up against another amethyst from the Umbra, and it exploded.
Oh, fuck.
And Domina cast some truth spell on him, and he spilled some beans. Like, she knows who you are.
He's going to walk over to Ember, grab him
And
by
roll,
the...
there's another
He
two.
doesn't. No.
No, you did tell her that
No,
it
I
was
never-
Oliver. Yes,
no, I
you
never
did.
brought up Oliver's name.
Usurper did.
Yeah,
You
you
did.
super did.
She said,
gonna
whose
grab
was
you-
it?
He's gonna grab you by the throat and slam you against the wall. What did you tell her?
I know for a fact I didn't.
Yes, you fucking
yes,
No, I
did.
didn't. I know
She
for a fact.
specifically asked, "Whose is this?" And you said Oliver. His name is
No, I
Oliver.
dodged. That was the question that I dodged.
No.
You didn't.
We can pull up the recording.
We can, and you're gonna be fucking wrong.
We are
No,
all
I
saying,
never gave up Oliver's name.
We
You
all
did.
know
You
it.
did. The one that you did. The thing that you didn't give up is where we found him at
You just
and
didn't
who
mention
you
us.
were with.
I know.
Those are what you didn't give
I
up.
never
Yeah.
gave up Oliver's
Yes,
name.
you
Yes, you did.
We
No.
are all saying you did.
You fucking did.
You also
I did
have the
not.
memory of a rock.
I also wrote it the fuck down.
Oh, did you? I
Yes.
could have sworn I did.
Logan takes notes.
Yeah, he probably wrote down every fucking question he asked and your fucking answers word for word. And it was probably the one where you yelled was, he finally realized he could fucking leave!
The word fucking wasn't in there, but yes.
Surprising.
It starts with this bitch.
Alright.
Anyway, so he's gonna walk over to you, grab you by the throat, and slam you against the wall and say, "What did you tell Domina?"
She cast us out of truth, and she asked me where I found the stone, and I told her that I found it on the Isle of Salt. And she asked whose it was, and I said it was yours.
And that was it.
He's gonna let go of your throat, pull his pipe out of his cloak, and light it with that same little porcelain cylinder thing. He's just sitting there smoking his pipe, running his hand, like his other hand, through his hair. Well, this is bad. This is real bad.
Bad in what sense?
Well, first of all, you blew up my heartstone, and I fucking felt that. Thanks for that, by the way. Secondly, whatever amethyst you touched it to also exploded.
Well, yeah, it was a very powerful explosion.
Yeah, no shit. It's the same fucking geode my heartstone was cut from.
So, what does that mean?
Well, that means you pissed off the god of the Umbra.
Ooh, you got a dragon after you now. Bad decisions, bad decisions.
So what can I or we do now?
Nothing.
There is no we here. That was your fuck up.
What do I have to do?
Brekker got us out of the shitty situation.
You're welcome.
There's not really shit you can do.
Not fucking do it again.
What can you do?
Try and not.
Punch you in the face. That's what he can do.
He's just gonna take a big, long drag of his pipe.
Is it ganja?
It is pot.
Is it fantasy ganja?
I was about to say Broker's gonna ask
Smoking
me
the devil's lettuce.
And he's gonna sit down on the floor and just lean his head back against the wall and exhale / sigh the smoke out.
So what now?
Well, I guess now I mean, this doesn't change anything. You're still gonna have to do the trials.
Are you gonna trust us enough to give your heartstone back
No.
if we promise not to let Ember touch it?
Not particularly, but I don't have a lot of choice now, do I?
Where is the trial here?
Island of the Squall.
How do we get there?
I mean, you're gonna have to go to the port city unless one of you can sprout wings.
Well, no.
I got an owl, but it's not.
Some of his win.
It's a few miles offshore. No, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to take a ship.
Do you know anything about what we'll face while we're there?
I know it's brutal.
Well, that's what you said about the last one.
Yeah, but this one is also worse.
Do you know how much trouble we're gonna get in for whacking a couple harpies on our way in?
Not dead.
I would keep it under wraps because if Demaria finds out, you're fucked. I also know you'll have to have permission from Demaria to get to the trial.
Do you know how to let her, or do you know how we can convince her to let me help?
That's going to be the tricky part. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but Nimbia does not receive tieflings well.
I've noticed. I can't think of a way to have her let me help. Lilith already name dropped and it didn't work.
Let me ask you this. How are you at disguising yourself?
I'm not.
Shit.
The only thing I can think to do is stealth it, and that's not worked out well for me here.
Yeah, I didn't figure it would. Eyes like a hawk.
Yeah. I can't
What
just stay back.
No, you wouldn't survive without all of you in this trial.
How angry are these people here with my race? Do they have any reason to...
Nothing has happened from Insenra here yet.
So, what if I put back on my uniform and
That would be a terrible plan.
arrest Brekker?
You have no jurisdiction here.
Also, me being stuck in the inn, me being stuck in jail. I mean, I'm very proficient at breaking out of jail, but I'd rather not have to if I don't have to.
I have an idea. She already thinks I'm one of her advisors.
Okay. We're all just like...
I mean, I think I know what
So I advise...
Okay, I'm there. It might work, but it's gonna be hard. Lilith already tried. And
Yeah, but he's one of her advisors, not from another place.
Exactly.
So he could sway her direct decision in...
it's worth a try.
I was going to say something else.
So what we got?
I just hear Oliver whispering in this queen's ear, he's obviously gonna die. One less tiefling in the world, let him go.
That's actually exactly what my plan was.
I know.
That's what I was thinking too.
I'm aware. I was preparing myself to hear you say that when we went up to ask.
Sounds like
So, how long do you think you'll need to convince her?
Well, you wait here.
No.
We'll stay till dawn. Stay here till dawn. In the morning, we'll go in. The rest of us. I'll pose as her advisor again. The same advisor, obviously. And convince... Because ideally what we would want to do is... Lilith, you would need to make up some kind of reason that you need to try for the weapon in the trial of Nimbia.
Well, that's obvious, right?
You'd
To
have to
help
make it.
defend Terranor because it's currently under attack, maybe?
And they directly attacked the forces.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a good enough reason to me.
Because,
Sorry, I didn't know we were talking in character.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you could just say they think that the weapon from the Forest of Souls is lost because it's up in flames. Oh my god, what happened to the snake bitch?
You don't know.
poor
She,
girl.
I guarantee she can handle herself.
If you just tell her that the Forest of Souls was attacked and they're going probably for the legendary weapon, then I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, okay, sounds like something. So we have a plan then?
And then yeah. And then if she asks for further explanation, just be like,
We kill her.
Unnecessary.
not
but thanks.
yet.
Meh.
I'm
Sounds
good
like a
with
good
it.
plan to me.
Right now,
Why not?
I'm good with
it's
it.
really not on the agenda today. One thing at a time. Weapon first. Killing kings and queens next.
Their entire race is assholes, kill them all.
What is she? Oh, birds. I thought you were talking about Aasimars and I was about to fucking throw down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Alright.
I'm scared they're gonna have to talk me up to be able to get me in there. And she's gonna be like, oh yeah, what can this motherfucker do? Thief!
He real sneak. Margo's gonna take her fucking armor off and go to sleep because that shit's uncomfortable to sleep in and makes you sweat.
Okay.
Plop on the bed.
Brekker gonna climb in there with her.
Plate armor just falls on the ground and clanks into a pile.
Alright. Oliver leans up against the wall and takes a nap.
Standing?
I already said he was sitting in the floor.
Oh,
Sounds uncomfortable. I feel like Margo and Brekker are most comfortable.
I'm gonna go to the opposite corner and against the wall.
Like opposite Oliver? Like so you're staring at him all creepily?
No.
Like beside him?
No, I said opposite, like adjacent.
So you're staring at him. Don't make things weird.
There's 4 corners in a room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to the one diagonal.
One of which is a bed. There's a bed in that. The other one is the door.
I'll lean against the door.
Anyway, idiot goes somewhere and goes to sleep. Kira, you trained or are you actually sleeping for once?
I'll try.
Alright, level up.
Woo!
Yay!
I think I can get more spell.
You should at level 7.
I got heartburn. That's what I got. It's heartburn.
Do you want to pause this?
Yes.
While y'all level up.
Mm-hmm.
Found him.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
should we
So morning breaks, the room lights up again, and Oliver wakes you guys up.
Margo's gotta put all her shit back on.
She do.
She's gonna put all her armor back on. It's gonna be
20 minutes later.
20 minutes
Yeah.
of clanking. Clank, 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 clank.
You need me to zip you up?
Do I get zipped?
No.
Or is it, can somebody just shove me down in it?
Basically.
Here, I'll hold one arm and Lilith can hold the other arm and you just go.
Here's the important part. How big are Margo's boobs?
All those boobs.
I mean,
Because you don't get
Titties
the
don't help with fighting, let me tell you.
this is your role-playing experience. You
Taylor
can
goes-
pretend that you
Taylor
have
goes,
big
you don't
titties.
get to have big tits.
Usually, when we make Taylor into a character, she's got to be a bard, and she has to have her titties.
No, she gets to play a dude.
Whatever. She could play whatever the fuck she wants to play.
I don't really give a Don't assume her fantasy.
I don't know,
She has
Margo's
not a-
probably got like,
Can we proceed?
yes.
Okay. So, Oliver wakes you all up in the morning, and he's already back in disguise as the Aasimar man that he came into the room as.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so you walk back up to the castle. The guards don't even stop you, because you're walking...
Brecker's not coming up this way.
We already established that.
Okay,
The guards don't even stop you this time. And you stroll back into the throne room.
I'm gonna be real with you.
This is not our place to talk anything.
No, I know. I'm literally trying to remember what we said, and I already forgot.
We need
You have
to tell her that we need to go do the trial thing.
And you have to convince her that she can let me go. Well,
Oliver's
Oliver's
gonna
gonna
do
do that. You just need to say, like,
You have to
need
mention
the
it,
legendary
though.
weapon. You need the legendary weapon to help protect Terranor because you think the one is gone because the Force of Souls got demolished.
And it was probably
She's
taken
gonna
out.
have to be a bit of a bitch about Brekker though, because I feel like she's going to. I feel like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, tieflings."
Oh, and also, side note, y'all's a bunch of bracelets.
I don't think that go over well. And I imagine whenever I'm done, I'm just gonna see Brekker and just be like, "I'm really sorry for the racist stuff I'm about to say to blend in."
Well, nobody said you have to do this.
It's not.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. I'm ready for it. Read me, please.
Rapt attention.
It is not. It's not gonna be that bad. It's just gonna be like, a bit of a tone.
Read me.
And Margo's gonna have to like try and contain herself from not punching Lilith in the mouth when she says it all.
I mean,
Knowing that it's totally fake, but she's just gonna be like,
I'm not gonna start to like saying slurs or something.
yeah, but she's
oh
just
my
gonna
god,
be
are
like,
we
"My
friends?
we slept in the
Are
same
we
bed.
friends?
What do you think?" Alright, go ahead.
What?
I need to summon the
See, I
bougie
thought
ghost
they'd be
again.
nicer since I wasn't there.
She's still a queen.
Don't mean she gotta be a cunt.
And I'm a foreigner. Okay. Milady, I'm sorry to bother you again, but I sent word to some members of my family.
How dare you preach back?
And they believe that since the Forest of Souls was attacked by the Insimerans, that they were after the sacred weapon. And we were wondering if we could gain permission to go attempt to recover your sacred weapon.
What makes you think that because you lost yours, I would give you mine?
I mean, your whole fucking country's been able to do it yet.
Bitch!
You're not there.
I know, I'm just sassy from. Y'all can feel the salt rolling off of me from 80 feet away. I'm must have mad. Brekker's just sitting back there in the middle of the bed going,
Not to mention, what makes you think you can do it?
I mean,
There's no harm. Margo's not gonna say it.
talk me up! I'm great.
we gotta get. Well, that's a good point.
You should have said that.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay.
Yeah, you should have said that we had the.
Well,
First.
you said both things. I took a
Alright.
And
gamble.
then I'm gonna get myrtleized.
She also could have been like, well, you already have one, why do you need another one?
Yeah.
Cause
I feel like that's very Logan of
Cause
her.
4 is better than 1.
4 is a fucking militia.
Margaret's a small army of herself.
I had something and I forgot it. Right. Just like, well, we have an asset as to how we're gonna do it. He's unfortunately a tiefling, but he happens to be the best at retrieving things. And
So what you're telling me is, as in typical tiefling fashion, he's a dirty thief.
pretty much, yeah. And figure we bring him. If he dies, he dies. But it's at least worth a try. Now, as for why you should let us have it, if we get it, we only need it for a little bit. So we can offer to bring it back once we're done with it. That way, I mean, you'd have it. You wouldn't have to go get it. We'd get it for you, use it for what we need it for, and bring it back.
Tell me something.
Mhm.
Do I look stupid to you? Think I don't know about the sacred weapons, soul binding to their users?
Is there no way to
That
undo that?
sounds fun.
Is there no way to undo that, Luke? None?
You ripped her whole ass soul out, but you know.
Well, you knew about it. I didn't know about it. Which is a lie, but...
You can help her protect her country with it.
Yeah. Well, then how about this? Then how about, as an offering, I will stay here with you and kind of pledge my allegiance to you.
She crosses her legs in her throne and kind of rubs her birdie chin.
Oh, birdie chin.
Scrooches under her own beak.
Oh,
What?
no. You know not every bird says caw.
I still don't know how I feel about a filthy half-demon being on our sacred ground.
Well, what
So
if...
here's what I want you to do.
Margo is clenched fists.
And buckle.
You may take him with you,
Mm-hmm.
but I want you to ensure that he dies on the island.
Will do.
You're dismissed.
Thank you, Melanie.
Oh, yeah, Oliver real helped with that, didn't he?
He didn't need to.
You didn't need to. She actually pulled that out of her ass real
She
well.
did that except for the fact that she told him she was gonna kill me.
Oh,
You don't know that yet. It's fine.
Also, Oliver's gonna fucking kill her anyway, so what's the matter?
No, we are going to kill her later.
Even better. Whatever. I don't want it, but... listen, those are later problems. We solved the now problem. He's coming with us.
I mean, she
Alright,
does have a point. I am going with you.
Where do we go from here?
So on your
Margo's pissed.
How about you just look real invisible after the...
It doesn't work like that.
so as you're walking out of the throne room, you pass the advisor that you know to be Oliver, and he whispers, "Wait in the foyer."
And then I will escort them to the foyer and then stop them and turn around and start, pretending to talk, just like catching them up on, like what.
Did we not go with
They were with you.
Yeah, we were there the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, catching up on.
Making fake plans of how to kill me.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna say is just like, look, that was really shitty. I know. I'm so sorry. I hated it, but we're not killing Brekker. I promise.
Margo's still pissed.
I know.
Margo ready to march up the stairs and kill a bird bitch, but not going to.
Just
Do it.
give it some time.
I don't have time for this. I don't have the strength.
We are not letting Brekker die. He is leaving the island with us. We will deal with that. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. But we're in.
Watch me literally accidentally die on this island.
Yeah, the problem solved.
Well,
I mean, she's not wrong.
honestly.
Bruh.
Like, it's true.
Fuck
but
you
I-
both!
Yeah, you hurt my feelings. I'm gonna hurt more than your feelings, bitch.
Anyway,
Hold off your death save until we're out of
I just
No, that won't work.
know that it's a cantrip. So we're in the foyer.
You stand there for about 10-15 minutes, and Oliver walks out, still in disguise, hands you a writ of passage, stamped with the Queen's seal, in silver wax, and escorts you out of the castle, and follows you past the guards into town. Once you're out of eyeshot, he kind of ducks behind one of the buildings there and drops his disguise, and you walk back into the inn.
Alright, we're gonna go back up to our room, I guess.
What happened?
I just want to say, I'm real sorry about the things that I had to say about you. I promise you I did not mean them.
Mm.
Also, she thinks we're gonna kill you after the trial. We are not gonna kill you. I promise.
I don't.
You know what it's like to just kind of say what you have to say to get the yes. I'm so sorry. I did not want to do it like that, but I didn't see any other options.
I mean, as a rogue yourself, you know that lying is sometimes what you gotta do to do what you gotta do.
If only I want a word for what I just said.
Why does this sound like an episode of Thief Barney? Fine. Are we going?
What time is it?
Probably 11 o'clock in the morning.
Guess we could get started. And there's no like general story you said, right?
No.
Okay.
No, we have all the shit we need.
I mean, maybe a couple extra health potions.
You can heal them.
What if I'm incapacitated?
Well, she has a point.
I am not a god. Not yet. Anyway, are we ready to go get started?
Let's go.
Alright, I guess.
Alright.
Alright, so Oliver flops a map down on the floor and says your quickest route is just going to be follow the coast and head immediately south. That'll take you, because right now we're here. He points to a city labeled Rudrantos. Or, I'm sorry, Rudrantos. I wrote it weird. And then follows his finger down to a city called Tonere. He says, this is the port town. This is where we've got to go to get to the island.
Are you coming?
I can't set foot on that island.
It's like,
Said we. That's like.
You
Is he
said-
coming to the?
I can come to Tonere with you, but I cannot go on that island.
should be enough, hopefully. Alright, well.
And then from there, we can go along the coast into Zephyron, which then leads us into the gates to Agandi.
We're almost fast forwarded just right there.
Yeah, but we would have had no fucking clue what to do when we got there.
Useless.
We would have been like, well, here's the town. 2 days back. Okay, well,
I guess we go.
Yeah,
we have a plan.
I guess we hoof it.
Alright. And Oliver comes with you.
Once we leave the inn, Lilith's got some explaining to do to her family, so she's gonna send Jesper very carefully with a note to her family.
Okay.
Because, oh man, does she have explaining to do.
Yeah, she do.
Like, listen,
She real do.
sorry. Not that sorry.
Just entered us into an alliance with Nimbia.
Yeah, it's so damn cool.
It's fine at the moment.
How
You owe them a
we're-
favor, by the way. Don't worry about it.
We're days away, right, from where we're going.
Just like one.
But we're gonna long rest again before we.
There would be no need to.
Yeah, we didn't do
I
it.
was gonna use the spell slot and get my boy back.
I mean, you can get him back, but there's really not going to be a need for anybody to long rest.
She just doesn't want to waste a spell slot.
Tough shit. Welcome to life.
Welcome to magic using.
I'll just wait then.
You'll just miss him sadly. Sing a little
Saltily.
in the arms of an angel.
Brekker doesn't do anything sadly. He does it all saltily.
Oh, Brekker is so salty right now. If we had the time, I would have snuck in there and robbed that inn blind. Because that's what Brekker would do. Because
You mean the castle?
no.
Yeah.
The inn.
The inn didn't do anything. I mean, they were
She's rude.
racist, but...
The shop.
They did not kill your...
The shop
Wizard.
was not a dick. He was not a dickhead. Not a big dickhead. Just slim.
Alright, so you're setting out for Tenere?
Yeah.
Alright. You got a day's hike?
It's
Wait.
11:54. Do you want to stop now?
Yeah, we can stop now.
Oh.
Peace out,
Sorry
homies.
that I have to